All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone of Ruel, and peace and salutations to those who elect. All right, just want to do a quick video on basically, reward, man. The word reward and our reward, because that's another thing that we weren't taught in Christianity growing up. We weren't taught that we were actually going to get rewarded, that God is going to give rewards, for certain things, and it's important to understand, or I'd say rather, it's important to believe that the Lord is going to reward us for our hard work and for everything that you do to serve him. All right, because not everybody out here is actually serving the Lord. Not everybody out here is fearing the Lord. All right, who we know is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, and as Israelites, we are commanded. We have no choice. There's a certain way that we have to act and conduct ourselves, man. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, so I'm just gonna get a few scriptures and Lord ones edifying. This is Hebrews 11:6. It says, "But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him." You see? And it said, "For he that cometh to God must believe that he is," and we know that his name is what? Yahweh, which means he is, or he exists. So you got to believe that the Most High is, and that he exists, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. All right, and we constantly, starting with the apostles and elders on down, stress the importance of diligently seeking the Lord, seeking out these scriptures. All right, Job 8:8, searching out our forefathers. And you got to believe that, this time that you're putting into this work and this ministry is going to pay off. All right, that the Lord is going to reward us for going out there on the highways and the byways, all right, for making videos like this, all right, and just all, everything that we do in our day-to-day life, all right, while we're fighting this good fight of faith, right? The Lord sees us, man, and he sees the works that we're doing, and you gotta believe that we're gonna get rewarded for this, because you just had, a dude in the camp that I'm with a few weeks ago. He fell out, he fell out the camp, and things like that will happen if you don't believe that he's a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. You see what I'm saying? It's important to believe that we're going to get rewarded for this, man. That way that when you go out to the highways and the byways, you're not going out there for no reason. All right? You got some people that fall out, they forget what we're fighting for. But anyways, I'm gonna get Galatians 6, and let's see, I see one. Give me one moment. Okay. All right. Galatians 6. And I'm going to start at 7. It says, "Be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." All right. And, I often used to bring this out, talking to, how these people are going to get judged out here. But this is for us as well. We're going to get judged too, man. And we want to be found to be, that gold, man, that's tried in that furnace. All right, and we're working too. So whatever a man soweth, that shall he reap. All right, whatever you put in, that's what you're gonna get out. And we wanna get out. Ultimately, we want to be delivered. All right, and that's what we're fighting for. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, all right, as so long as we endure and we stay faithful, he's going to deliver us, man. He's going to work with us. So the Lord is going to reward his servants, man. And you people out there that are not obeying the Lord and what he said to do, it's the same thing. You know, y'all are going to get rewarded too. Okay, because a reward is not always a good thing. Or, excuse me, let me say a reward is not always, you know, it's not always a good thing that's coming to you. All right, I got the word reward on the etymology really fast, mid 14th century. It says, what one deserves. You see, what one deserves, just deserts, return or payment for service. But it's what one deserves, all right? It's what one deserves, man. And we know that what? According to the scriptures, 2/3 of our people are going to deserve a very horrible death. All right? And we don't want to be a part of that number. We want to be a part of the ones that deserve, you know, salvation, man, because they have faith. So let me keep reading in Galatians 6 and 8. It says, for he that soweth to his flesh shall the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall the Spirit reap everlasting life. All right? Hey, and that's why we always stress walking in the Spirit. Excuse me. All right, verse 9. And this is really the main point I wanted going along with the topic of, you know, getting rewarded. You know, all these verses have been. All right, but hey, verse 9, it says, and let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. You see, don't be weary in well doing. And what's the well doing? The ultimate well doing that we're doing is being in this truth and fighting the good fight of faith. All right, offering our bodies as a living sacrifice every week. All right, this is the well doing. And don't be weary in it. You know what I mean? And don't give up. You know, actually, let me go into that word weary. You know, because you got people that fall out and bugging out. It's because they forgot about the reward, man. You got to always remind yourself about the reward. All right, hey, the kingdom that we're going to get, you know, to be the first ones to see the actual, you know, order on the planet Earth, being saved and protected from these times to come, getting spiritual powers. You know, these are all part of the reward that we're fighting for, man. It says to be utterly spiritless, to be wearied out, to be exhausted. All right. Excuse me. And that was that word for weary. All right. Hey, so you gotta be on fire, basically. Okay. It says, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. And that's what we're fighting for. All right. In due season we shall reap if we faint not. And of course, it's a fight. You know, and you are going to get tired. You are going to have your lows sometimes. You know. But ultimately, this is why we have these scriptures. All right. To reinforce us. You know. That we can come back to fill us with hope. Because we're going to get rewarded, man, as long as we endure. You can't forget about this reward. And you got to believe that the Lord is going to reward us. You know, ultimately, you have to believe. Like we read in I'm going to go back to Hebrews really fast, and I'm going to end it. All right, Hebrews 11:6. It says, for without faith, you see, so you got to have faith first and foremost. All right, and we know what faith is what? It's the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So you got to have faith, all right? So it says, without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So you got to always remember that our faith is important. And you have to believe in the Most High, in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and that as long as we continue to diligently seek him, that we are going to get rewarded, man. All right. And that's something to fight for. So with that, Lord willing, this video was edifying. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rakah Kodash.